Hi, everybody. Welcome to the weekend update. That date can't be right. September 1st. I guess, does that mean summer's over? Well, hopefully one big fun weekend left this summer here, Labor Day weekend. Hopefully everybody has some fun plans, sell some houses, but also have some good time with family and friends. You better find me at FedEx tomorrow night. I will be attempting to fight the masses at the Morgan Wallen concert. So hopefully some other see some Samson people there will say hi. So happy Labor Day weekend from everybody here at Samson Properties. Hopefully enjoy your long weekend. Our offices won't be open on Monday, but if you're still working, you can still get access to do whatever you need done. First thing I want to hop into here is our weekly snapshots we started to do. These are from the Bright Weekly Reports. I love these because they got to give us a snapshot of what's going on. This first one's the whole DC metro area. So this is our biggest clump there. You see we got Montgomery, PG, Prince George's County, Fairfax, Loudoun, DC, everybody included here. Looks like 18,000 showings in the last week, which was down 23% from a year ago today, but down 4%. So we see a little bit less showings this week than the week before. Our contracts down 20% year over year. It's kind of how we felt, but up 6.5% from the week before. So that's super encouraging. Shows that we are kind of getting a good little bounce back from where we've been in the middle of August here. Our days on market up 2 days from last week and 4 days from a year ago. So we're starting to see, I feel like this consensus overall is we're seeing a lot more properties sit. Maybe properties priced a little bit too high. People are still out there willing to buy, but if you're priced right and look right, you're getting multiple offers. But if you're not, you're going to sit a little bit. That median days on market or median time to contract pumping up to 20 days it's kind of on the longer side for what we're used to. So we've had just under 1,100 listings go on the market last week, down about 9% from last year at this time and 4% from last week. So a few less than last week. Not terribly crazy news. Typically after Labor Day, we get a little bit of a pump once everybody settled down, summer's over. So we'll see hopefully some more listings coming out in September there. And our median sales price is fairly flat across that DC market. We'll show you a couple of these snapshots from some of these other areas. This is North Central Virginia. So you got the Staffords, the Fauquiers, those counties down. Prince William County is included in this. Very similar stats. Actually on the right there, the really cool part is we're up 1% in showings, up 4% in contracts. Some positive news over there. Listings and median list price down a little bit from last week, but generally down from the year ago. Not surprising, but some positive news week over week. Our Baltimore metro areas, this is Baltimore, Hartford, Howard, Anne Arundel, just north of Baltimore, just south of Baltimore. It looks like down 5% in showings from last week to up 7% in contracts. So great stuff there. So similar patterns though across all three footprints. Maybe the showings are down a little bit. Contracts out from week over week, which is good news. We did Southern Maryland as well. So we get into our Carroll County, St. Mary's County here. Showings only down 10% year over year. So this one actually has been a little bit flatter than the others. And up 3% in showings and up almost 10% in contracts. So they've seen a little bit of some good news here the last couple weeks in that region there, that Southern Maryland region. So good stuff. Remember, we're putting tons of great market reports on the Nest, on the top resources section. You can find all this information in the Bright Weekly Report. So everybody I think gets that, but if you drill down, you can see all this stuff. Zone in on your area. They've actually got a lot of charts and line graphs that go with this, which are pretty slick. Our top performers from last week in volume, Miss Meredith Smith out of the West Virginia office. Great job, Meredith. Venkat, Gurram, Rex Thomas, Lee, and Arabella Brockett from the One Group. So great job to our top 5 individual performers in volume. Our top 5 in transactions last week, Venkat, Gurram, James Archie, Meredith Smith, Rex Thomas, and Yusur Almukhtar. So great job to our top 5s individually for last week. Our top 5 teams in volume last week, Shepherd Homes Group, the A-Team, coming on strong from Charlestown, West Virginia. The One Group, with Arabella and Lisa and crew. The One Street Company, my man Samer, and Robertson Residential Group with Darren and Susan Robertson. And then our top 5 in transactions, Separate Homes Group, the A-Team, the One Street Company, Troy Spinogo and Troy Property Group, and then the One Group as well. So some great individual performances and great teams last week. Keep up the great work. Some exciting stuff we have coming up. So September 20th, so just under 3 weeks from now, we're going to have our super sales meeting here at Chantilly in our studio, 10 to 11:45. We're going to have some great guests, great topics. Hopefully I have a lot of information to share from the conference I'm going at next week, which we'll talk about here in a second. After the sales meeting, we're going to go outside to the parking lot. 12 to 3 o'clock, we're going to have our big cornhole tournament. There'll be food, there'll be drinks, there'll be ice cream cones I'm excited about, and there'll be a lot of fun, good camaraderie. If you want to play, please sign up. Also, please sign up to bring boards. We need lots of boards. We need lots of great teams. Come bring the pain. Hopefully it'll be a great competition. If you're not great at cornhole or you don't want to play, just come and hang out. Great camaraderie. We'll hang out for a couple hours right here at headquarters in the parking lot. So I've talked to a lot of people last week or so that they're going to make a day, but they're going to come to the sales meeting, for in the morning, then stay, have the cornhole tournament. So get your education on in the morning and then get a little bit of fun on in the afternoon. Some fall market marketing that we've launched this week. So Heather Ewan and our team has done a great job putting a lot of marketing together. So we've got a great new geo-farming postcard out there. So look, you can leverage and get more listings with that. If you need Heather's contact information, you need help on that, you can reach out to Heather. She's been teaching a lot about this in HQ2U classes as well. So these are those classes, some of these postcards they talk about, her and Lynn in those classes. September newsletters are now live in the Print Center. You can download them, modify them. They're in Canva as well, so you can work with them in that. I really love the newsletters, guys. So dive into those. Don't just send out our generic newsletter. To me, I would modify it a little bit. Make it your own, and send it out to who you're going to send it to. Pop by Press. This is a 2-page newsletter. Big thanks to Lynn Hamilton and Deb Gurram for their work in getting us these. But this is a great little pop-up 2-page newsletter. The Samson Sentinel is the example that Lynn's got up there. So it's just another great idea that you can use. Pop by. You can give these to people. You can mail them out. You can send them. So good idea to get your own little newsletter together here. So you got good templates. New listing graphics. These are really slick. Open house, just listed, just sold. We've got some new graphics out there that you can use, in your marketing. So some good opportunities there. Just a reminder, we've got Samson Now that's up and rocking, our in-house commission advance company. So if you need that advance as you're putting your file in the SkySlope, just click that extra form in there, fill out what you need. We get your money within an hour. We can get it wired over to you, approved, and out to you. Cheaper, faster, easier. Get you your money right now if you need it. Starting at just 8% interest rate. Remember, we got our recruiting rewards, $500, $2,500, $5,000, $10,000 if you bring a friend. Bring them to a lunch and learn, introduce them to me by email, or submit that recruiting rewards form to recruiting@samsonproperties.net. We'll take great care of you there. Upcoming lunch and learns. We've got the Purple Iris. We're going to be in Martinsburg, West Virginia, September 12th. Tuesday, September 12th, in Martinsburg, the Purple Iris. I've heard good stuff about that. Then Thursday, the 21st, we're going to be at Chantilly National Country Club. So the day after our sales meeting and cornhole tournament here, we're going to do lunch and learn Chantilly National on the 21st. And then September 27th, we're going to be downtown DC, PJ Clark's. Great place. We've been there before. They had some good food, good atmosphere there. So PJ Clark's. So we got 3 great September lunch and learns coming up. In October, I know we're going to be at White Marsh. I know we're going to be in Stafford. We got a couple others on the docket there. I'm blanking out on them, but I'll remember them, I'm sure, by the end of the update. But look for those coming on the calendar here in the next couple days so you can start to plan around inviting your friends to those. A partner spotlight we have for this month, for August, for the end of August here, was Rent Spree. Big thanks to Kim Mingo. She was in here this week, had a class on Rent Spree. If you want more information, go to samson.rentspree.com. This is for your rental applications on your listings. Great product we've been partnered with for a while. So samson.rentspree.com if you need more information on that. Upcoming classes in education. Lynn Hamilton is coming out to you, Stafford. She's going to do a KV Core Present class. This has been really well received in our HQDUs. The problem with the HQDUs is like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We got to kind of get all the information out. This is a roll your sleeves up. How do I do this? I really love this class and this product. I talk a lot about it in my sessions. So Core Present, Lynn's going to do a down and dirty presentation there on, that's Tuesday, right? So that's next Tuesday in Stafford. So right after the Labor Day holiday. Watch this quick and get out there. I am going to be not around a ton next week, so I'll be on my email if you need me. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be downtown DC at the Mayflower, trying to get my learn on. I'm going to be in the CEO and Leadership Exchange Conference, which is going to be a great conference. Lots of great speakers, lots of great information. I know there's a lot going on with these lawsuits and the industry, and I really want to dive in and kind of figure out what the perspective is from a lot of other smart people and bring a lot of that back to you all. So I'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Thursday, I am at a panel Thursday morning about revamping your agent approach to agent training. So I'm excited to be on that. Hopefully I'll represent Samson well Thursday morning, and I'll bring back lots of great information to you all. You can use that code to get in. I think it's like $400 a day or $1,000 for the whole event, but so it's a good amount of money. But if you really do want to learn, I'd love to see you, but no pressure to spend a bunch of money learning. If you do come, shoot me a note so I can come say hi to you for sure. Samson Plus. We talked a lot about this last week and a couple weeks ago at our sales meeting. We've launched our great new coaching program. Richard Bridges done an awesome job building this out, and I'm really excited about it. So, Samson Plus. We've got 7 great coaches. We started with a bunch of people that were interested, and we've really narrowed it down to people that really have a strong focus on wanting to teach you, learn you, help you, learn you, teach you, help you learn, get to that next level, and build your career. We want to help you get from 5 transactions to 10, from 10 to 20, from 20 to 40. That's what we want to dive into. These 7 are really committed to it. They took a 7-week certification class with Richard to get certified in all the things we want to teach. The idea is we're going to have free coaching every month. We're going to start to launch all those free classes that you can get into for free. If you want that one-on-one coaching, it's going to be a small payment, and you can go to the site there and see all the different payment levels. But the idea is this: you're always going to train with somebody that's that level above you. So if you're tier 1, you're going to train with somebody in tier 2. If you're tier 2, you're going to train with somebody in tier 3. At least one tier, if not more, above you, because they're where you want to get. So they're going to help teach you how to get up to that next level. So we love this. We're really excited. I would 100%, put my money in this. I was at the Gainesville office, 2 days ago for HQDU, and there was a sign on the refrigerator, and it was the advertisement for the Buffini conference, and it was like 3 days, and I forget where it was, and they said $3,500. And Bobby, my brother, looked at me and goes, "People pay this?" And I go, 100%. And there's not anybody that goes that doesn't say it's worth every dollar that they spend. And why is that? Because this coaching and the accountability and setting up a plan changes your life. It changes your thing. I was talking to an agent, I won't say who, but she was at a pretty consistent level for a while, just at one of these conferences. I was talking to somebody, and she was at one of these conferences, and she did 40 transactions a year, 35, 42, good agent, 35, 40 transactions a year for 15 years in a row, somewhere around there. It was just what she did. And she got involved in Tom Ferry. And Tom Ferry's great, Buffini's great, all these different coaching things are great. And she went from 40 transactions a year, and in 4 years was doing 400 transactions a year. And it's about setting the game plan, changed her whole thing, right? And it's all the different things that they teach and just diving into that. So you're gonna tell that person, I don't care. She doesn't care if she's paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month for this coaching. If it's gonna help you go from 40 to 400, or even from 10 to 20, or 15 to 30. Look, one transaction pays for a year of coaching if you could do it that way. So our pricing on this is going to be way, way cheaper. We're talking $500, $100, $200 a month, not $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. But my point is that the top people, they invest in coaching and learning from somebody that's been there before to help them get to that next level. So that's the idea with our coaching tiers. Super excited about that. You can go to the QR code. There's also a big Samson Plus page on the Cardinal Nest. You can dive in for more information. Our HQDUs are still been going fantastic. These are some pictures from Gainesville on Wednesday I was just referencing. Packed house, lots of great classes, lots of great interaction. We feed you breakfast, feed you lunch, and have a lot of great learning and great fun in the middle. So I'd encourage you to get out to one of these. If there's anywhere near your area, invest in yourself, invest in the day. I promise you it will be worth it. So the next one's coming up. We're going to be in Charlestown on the 12th. So next week, nothing, because I'm going to be in DC. Tuesday the 12th, we're going to be in Charlestown, West Virginia, on our office there. The 27th, the 20th, we got our sales meeting, Cornwall. 27th, we're going to be DC Noma for HQDU. And then in October, we're going to be at White Marsh on the 4th, Stafford on the 11th, and then Alexandria on the 25th. We'll have a sales meeting in the middle there at Bowie for our super sales meeting. So these are where we're going to do our HQDUs for the next 2 months. I was talking earlier about lunch and learns. We are going to have a lunch and learn at White Marsh on the 4th, Stafford on the 11th, Bowie on the 18th, and then we're actually in Tyson's on the 25th. So you can put those on your calendar if you're looking for those as well. Our agent orientations are a great way to get indoctrinated to all things Samson. If you've just joined or you've been with us for a while, but you're just still kind of a little bit lost, get to an orientation. We have them all over the place, as you can see there. Our team does a great job. You will feel so much more connected and in the loop and have the people and have the knowledge to plug into all of our stuff if you get to an orientation. We've started to do these tech training days that we're traveling around now. So KV Core and CHIME will have a little bit of a class on what are the differences. Then you could take a KV Core class in the morning or a CHIME class in the afternoon. You can take both if you want. That's a lot of tech for one day. So we're going to start with Chantilly on the 19th. Then we're going to do Charlestown in October, Richmond in November, Columbia in December. So we're going to move that around. So everybody has an opportunity to get to something within a half hour, an hour of where they live. For next week's classes, Monday's off, obviously Labor Day. Tuesday, I talked about in Stafford. This is our core present. Bring your laptop. Hands-on experience. You're going to walk through and do a CMA in person. You can walk through it. Once you do it once, it becomes so much easier to do it the next time. We've got a virtual class with Lori on Customize Your KV Core website, 12:30 on Tuesday. Sky Slope training on Tuesday as well. Wednesday's KV course is on automations. It's on how you set up all your campaigns, all that other kind of fun stuff. It's no good. The website's a lot less powerful if you haven't set up these good triggers and good campaigns to follow them up. Lynn Hamilton's got her Master Your Marketing class at 12:30 on Thursday. Our CHIME training, we're on part 6, believe it or not. So this is the training from CHIME. They're doing this training once a week. Once we finish with this is when we're going to dive in with our Samson style training. So 1 o'clock on Thursday, it's a virtual training. Friday morning, bright and early, Aladdin does his commercial real estate webinars, 8:30 a.m. So you got that on Friday morning. Contract training next week is with MR. Probably be Carol Williams, our principal broker from Maryland, or Kim Chen will be teaching that. And then Friday financing with First Heritage on Friday as well at 10 o'clock. Sky Slope Q&A. Create CMAs with Core Present. Again, if you can't go to that in-person class in Stafford, hop in there Friday afternoon. This Core Present is awesome, and I want more and more people doing it because I really think you're going to love the value of it. Print marketing with Heather on Friday afternoons at 2. And then on Saturday, we do this once a month, but it's the Investor Agent Mastermind. So if you're an investor, it's a virtual event Saturday morning. Hop in there, exchange ideas, exchange thoughts on what's going on in that investor market out there. Probably went long today. We have so many great education things coming up, so many great opportunities to dive in. We're excited about all the things we're offering to you here at Samson, and I just want to take this time to thank you all again for all your hard work, your loyalty, your support for Samson. Please, as we get into this fall months, these winter months, is Cardinal Title support is more important than ever, guys. We want to continue to provide great staff, great resources, great offices, continue to grow in not just our width and our numbers of people, but how we're caring for you all. The more you help us at Cardinal, the more we have the budget to do great things back for you all. So please continue to support us at Cardinal Title Group. If you haven't in a while, give us a try. I think we'll earn your business in spades. So thank you for Samson. Thank you for Cardinal. Everybody have a great, safe Labor Day weekend, and we will see you next week. Take care.